NIA says Moirangthem Anand was arrested in case related to transnational conspiracy by Myanmar-based leadership of terror outfits to wage war against government of India. People erupt into intense hesitations along National Highway 102 against re-arrest of Moirangthem Anand by NIA after he was granted bail by court. And CWC member Gaikhangam says passing of Women's Reservation Bill by BJP is more an attempt to woo voters for 2024 Lok Sabha elections than to empower women. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA HAJARIMAYUM, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren announced lifting of ban on internet services in Manipur, including mobile internet services, from today. Following the Chief Minister's announcement, internet services, including mobile internet, resumed this afternoon. Addressing media at Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal this morning, the Chief Minister further said that Airtel's alleged leakage of concern that during the past 2-3 months, certain splinter groups who don police uniforms and are armed have created an unrest in the society with a series of unwanted incidents like extortion, kidnapping, shooting of persons, etc. He highlighted few incidents including kidnapping of an engineer from Tingri by unknown armed persons in combat dress, kidnapping of a COM individual, placing of grenade at residences for extortion, among others. And Birren said following the kidnapping and murder incident of a COM man from Thangmaiban Tarung village, security forces intensified search operations and the 5 village volunteers were arrested amid the intense drive. Birren appealed to stop unlawful activities which will invite the impositions of UPSPA. He urged the public to be aware that there are some people who seek impositions of UPSPA in the state. He also appealed to stop attacking police personnel and vandalizing their homes as they are performing their duties to maintain law and order. The Chief Minister further lamented distrust and disrespect shown to the government by a section of the society and said that it is the government, with the support of the public, that is facing all the issues in the state. He sought trust in the government and said that the government stands firmly with the commitment against the breaking of Manipur.
ngasi chariba mai si ngasi thaba mai nate ngasi chariba oi si ngasi hekta palaga hobudagi ngasi dagi habitare internet hana thingamudu koi hangani haidina mai mayam da kanganjari mathai ba thana thenari ba mayam dugi village volunteer force police mayam dugi khudong sablo ro kanga marak dagi karai deno haidora splinter groups police uniform set ba khulai su pai ba kangu dor kanga unrest society series of moigi incidents mi makhong da kapam bagi mi phar ga puki bagi narang su tengri dagi engineer ma phakre nahan thamaiban tarum dagi kom machama phar ga puga mafam ma da kap ga harpiram yen yon bam dagi yen yon bagi mapu phar ga puga nongmani ni thamura matung da thadore alup da paisa khaiba laga police ki dress elga grenade thamjalam oil pump dagi thaw hapu ya dia idana thaw hapi bagi phar ga puri kamai to bani pharu ragana thadu oina sa sandong nei koi bulo ai bagi question na mai koi de yam chaw ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯥꯊꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯝꯄꯔ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯊꯥꯒꯗꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯃꯌꯨꯝ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯕꯤꯗꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯔꯤꯖꯟ ꯋꯥꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯟꯗꯣ ꯊꯥꯖꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ IRB ꯊꯥꯖꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯊꯥꯔ ꯆꯪꯉꯒꯅꯤ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯚꯂꯟꯇꯤꯌꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯤꯔꯒ
Biren said the free movement regime is closed for the time being and the state government has requested the Union Home Ministry to permanently close the FMR with Myanmar. He said that the government has been taking various measures to keep a check on immigrant influx like biometric registration and border fencing. He added that the cabinet subcommittee which was formed to screen illegal immigrants will continue functioning. Regarding speculators whether the Manipur unrest will end only after poppy harvest, Chief Minister N. Biren said state government is committed to curb drugs and illegal poppy cultivations. He said government is using drones to track illegal poppy cultivations with the help of village chiefs and that the government is also purchasing on unmanned air vehicle for the mission. And Biren said firing incident in the state's periphery has reduced in the past 1 month or so with proper deployment of security forces. He mentioned that BSF and CRPF have replaced the 22 Assam rifles in Naran Sena and Thamnapokpi while the BSF has replaced the 9 Assam rifles in Kotruk. He said the government is committed to rehabilitation and resettlement of displaced people and informed that around 700 to 800 displaced people have resettled in Torbung and some in Sugno. Biren added that government will construct new houses for those whose houses were torched and destroyed in the violence. Commenting on the actions of irate public towards Manipur Police Commando, the Chief Minister called it unfortunate that Manipur Police Commandos were attacked and their houses vandalized by mob. He made it clear that police commandos are frontliners and they are doing their duty. The Chief Minister said we should not fight among ourselves but against those who are trying to disintegrate Manipur.
ngasi chariba mai si ngasi thaba mai nate ngasi chariba uhei si ngasi hekta palaga hauba chaba uhei nate mamanga tharamba pambi dugi mahi duni ngasi akoina charis FMR haidana free movement regime haidana chap manaba community su leiba chana su leiba ja loi iman manaba sidaida ya I am openly ai haidisi kilometer 0 kilometer the border ngaka da bu kilometer tramri manga hanjil la border nga ga le gi ngasi gi Manipur gi phibam se yauram bani ngasi chai ba mai si.
The National Investigation Agency NIA says Moirangthem Anand was arrested yesterday in a case related to a transnational conspiracy by Myanmar-based leadership of terror outfits to wage a war against the government of India by exploiting the current ethnic unrest in Manipur. Press release from the NIA says a case was registered suo motu by the NIA on 19 July 2023 in New Delhi. It says investigation by NIA revealed that in furtherance of the conspiracy hatched by the leadership based in Myanmar of insurgent groups, proscribed terrorist organizations are recruiting overground workers, cadres and sympathizers to augment the strength to carry out attacks on security forces and opposing ethnic groups by exploiting current unrest in Manipur. And for this purpose, the aforementioned leadership are collecting arms, ammunitions and explosives by unlawful means, including plunder and pillage of Langthabal Kendra Club's coordinating committee along with various organizations condemned the arrest of Moirangthem Anand by NIA. Ronan United Clubs Organization, Kurao Makhong United Clubs, Sagolban Apunbalup and Naharol Yaifakol jointly convened a meeting over his arrest today at Langthabal Kunja. Leaders of Amuk Coordinating Committee President Yumnam Hitler and warned him not to hold the meeting and not to stage agitations. Condemning the act, attendees of the meeting demanded whomsoever concerned to promptly clarify. The meeting also resolved for applying for anticipatory bail for any village volunteers arrested by police in future.
Government na Manipur gi apun masaktam kannaba amadi maitai phurup ngangnaba thawai khubakta haptuna khun ngagliba sing phagat pagi thabak chatharak labanina ngasi thengnaliba lan asida Manipur da lariba maira paibi ima bel ise ichel ise inau punamangna hiram ama natraga amada angamba thakta mateng pangduna laklabanina government na aningba apamai matungina phaninga matamda phajinbagi thabak paikhat pagi chingnaba leibana aikhoi punamak anticipatory bel thana ba phirep lore
coordinating committee ki president telagi mayumda laga sakhang deba singna meeting to move saga pomno loi to oidna return tawra me isa sing to kanano kaino khangde adu Manipur da leba mama ibi khudung mangna isa sing harin punamak to akhoi yaning de na phongtok chari isa sing so khoida mama ibi sing de sengtok piu nomini huni se manungda chaman na bopon bigon mama ibi sing da.
Last evening around 7:30, people erupted into agitations along the National Highway 102 from Singzamai to Kanchipur and from Kaisampa Junction to Kwakaithil Outpost against the re-arrest of Moirangthem Anand of Singzamai Sorokhaibam Laikai by NIA after he was granted bail by court along with 4 other village volunteers. Upon hearing the news that Moirangthem Anand was being taken away to New Delhi on a special aircraft, the irate mob blocked the road leading to the airport using pipes, iron and burning tires. State and central forces resorted to lathi charge and firing several rounds of tear gas shells to disperse the protesters, resulting to a major scuffle between security forces and the protesters. Few protesters sustained injuries in the scuffle, which continued till wee hours today. A combined team of Sekmai Police and Thoubal Commando managed to rescue an engineer from Sora Bazar today after he was abducted by unidentified miscreants from Tingri area under Sekmai Police stations. The engineer is identified as MD Sarukhan, aged 26, son of Led Wangmayum Hafizdin from Lilong Haurebi Turel Ahanbi Darul Ulum Awang Thangba. He works as an engineer at Keystone Infra Private Limited located at Tingri. He was abducted by some unidentified miscreants from his work site at Tingri. Upon receiving news of Kripadashi Advanced Hospital condemns Assam Rifles personnel for allegedly trying to assault one of its ambulance drivers who was on duty. A press note from the hospital says the incident occurred in the wee hours today at Kakwa Boroimakong area. Member of Congress Working Committee Gaikhangam says the passing of Women's Reservation Bill by BJP in the Parliament after opposing the bill for many years seems like an act to gain vote in the upcoming 2024 Lok Sabha elections rather than to empower women. Speaking to media at his residence in Mantripukri today, former Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam said Women's Reservation Bill is the brainchild of the Congress party. He said the bill was introduced 10 years ago when Congress was in power at the centre. He said the BJP and its alliance opposed the bill and could not be passed as Congress did not have absolute majority then. Questioning the timing, Gaikhangam said BJP took 9 years to pass the bill despite having absolute majority. He said the passing of the Women's Reservation Bill is an attempt by the BJP to woo voters, especially women voters, just like it tricked the voters in the previous elections when Prime Minister Narendra Modi wooed voters with promise to deposit 15 lakh rupees to each bank accounts.
Women reservation habisda scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, OBC maroina. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe reservation laiba OBC ke su reservation pigadamse. OBC si kaya laig bagay habise. Why the yanga masing si OBC? Masing si caste census to betamani. Ani suba amendment census caste census thuna to identify to ba. Hard na to ani makse. Probably welcome to we ekoi brain signing.
Gaikhangam also informed that the Congress party paid condolence for the departed souls of Manipur violence in the CWC session that was held in Hyderabad. The Manipur Congress delegation of Manipur CLP leader Okram Ibobi and MPCC President K. Meghachandra and Gaikhangam himself were present in the extended sessions. Gaikhangam said Manipur issue was one of the resolutions taken in the sessions, and they also discussed about ways and means to work out for peace and normalcy in the state by putting pressure on relevant authority.
Manipur Satra was a power Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Indifferent way Manipur, Nunshi and Tapatono Dora, Manipur, Kari, Lano, how do I power? Stage power. Was it power? Masic solution for no one did the sense. So I will have Tibani.
Trailing after the state MLAs and ministers who are currently in Delhi, a 25-member team of youth of Manipur, YOM, left Imphal for New Delhi today. Speaking to media at the Imphal International Airport just before their departure, YOM volunteers said they were going to Delhi since the government is not serious with the pleas of youth of Manipur to resolve Manipur crisis. The volunteers said they will follow the state MLAs and ministers who are encamping in New Delhi and find out what they are up to and to make sure that they work toward resolving the issue. They also made it clear that the ministers and MLAs must keep their words of not returning to Manipur until they met up with central leaders in New Delhi and came up with the solutions. The volunteers also said youth in the state are dissatisfied and frustrated over the government's failure to bring an amicable solutions into the crisis, which has persisted for more than 4 months. They cautioned that things would go out of hand if not resolved at the earliest.
Mi ma'am na hangnarapda Delhi chakha kaidorino na hairiba se akoina ngasi dagi horaga sangriba ma'am ado akoina tana dana akoina likhun thijagani puriba volunteer sing na su Manipur hek yobu matamda Manipur changan ba yaroi
kagino di akoi youth sing se am pendre makeup thola amni akoi yam peaceful oiba pami yam democratic way oiba pami thabok so akoi hujupokte yam peacefully tawri kaigumba youth sing pen da ba kholaw se sum hengala agadi akai atoiba kayam tholak pe
punamak Manipur da leiriba political party gi MLA sing dol gi khena ba leitana sangdana leibiriba adagi tholak pasu Manipur da lehobu su yauri ba sing je athu matamda Europe Manipur na tawjari bisi ihun khangna Delhi da thu matamda changbiraknaba simtanga thamjage madda changbirakta taragadi madugi chap chaba thabak adu Europe Manipur na koi keno tanajaraga lokhalakani.
Official team of excise led by Superintendent Man lauded Manipur Police for extending help to the excise department, which currently lacks manpower. He also appealed to the public to extend their support to excise department.
These items alamba sahi years mo stock to reveneba ko somda thamam dile raktraba adugumba kan umbaltane sahi mum ke adu hadak sahi yoine aham boidene headquarter yoina around sigit leriba si stock me amje almost 20 stations muke fall adi district khara anang punna di 39 station neba headquarter ni sing jaga ga ne bse tawsida hariba these items amje support se khoi marwaina khoi police te ju ai am pining ba credit se moi 20-30% moina anam bibi ragadi public ki kono se bibi ragadi no anin khalle.
All Jiribam Working Journalist Union celebrated its 23rd Foundation Day at the Union Conference Hall in Babupara, Jiribam district today. Jiribam MLA Emblism attendees paid floral tribute to the photo. Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur PAF Manipur will confer Lamyanba Hizam Irawat Lifetime Achievement Award for this year to senior journalist, writer and social activist Langolzam Iboyaima. The award will be presented during the 72nd death anniversary observance of Lamyanba Irawat at Biramangol College, Sawambung on September 26 at 11 a.m. The college, IQAC and Patriotic Writers Forum Manipur PAF Manipur will all jointly organize the event. AITUC General Secretary L. Sotin Kumar stressed the need for holding political dialogue to restore normalcy in Manipur, which is inhabited by 35 various communities. He was speaking today at the month-long 127th birth anniversary observance of Jananeta Irawat held at Eco Historical Park, MGM Club, Wangkai Ningtempukri, Mapal. L. Sotin Kumar recalled the contributions of Irawat for the welfare of people in Manipur, for the development of the state and protections of the state's territorial integrity, and to promote sports and culture.
Pamba natraga pamdabi wapam punamak loina tokthokanda ekhoi tongan ba jati kuthraga taruk leiminariba Manipur se masida ekhoi basen chana sinana leiminaba maduda yamni thina ekhoi political solution ma problem hona bhaiba lambi se natana to lambi ma leite issue se kudak loishana bi damak to bharot lengakna state sarkar na political dialogue tongno solution problem hona haiwa phamase masigi paujelama ekhoi mafam punamak to thabum masi masupna ekhoi Irawat ki thabum masida ekhoi territorial integrity kan ba thabum haina ekhoi paron tawjari bane.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Global Banjara Foundation Trust extending support to Maitai people. So keep watching Impact News.
Patients with kidney, ureter, bladder and prostate
avail free ENT OPD consultation and free hearing checkup with 15% concession on investigations and procedures from 24 to 27 September 2020.
Coordinator, social activist KL Raymond says the prevailing Manipur violence is a conflict between indigenous Meitei Indians and narco-cookie terrorists. Social activist KL Raymond visited Manipur with approval from Chhattisgarh government to see ground realities of the prevailing crisis, which is nearing 5 months. Speaking to media at Nambo today, Raymond said the battle should be between to the world.
Indigenous people, that's called Meitei group of people, they're fighting for their to save India, because Manipur belongs to India. So really, this is a very heartbreaking moment for us, but I'm so happy that reality came up, and what I would like to do through Global Banjara, that this voice I'm going to raise in international ways, let the whole 16 countries in international level through Global Banjara, this news supposed to be exposed before everyone.
International Lawyers Conference 2023 being organized by the Bar Council of India on the theme Emerging Challenges in Justice Delivery System today. Representatives from Commonwealth Lawyers Association, the Law Society of England and Wales and Bar Council of England and Wales are taking part in the conference held at Vigyan Bhawan in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal, Labour and Employment and Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav, Supreme Court of India judges HMZ Sanjeev attended the event. Various topics like global law for global issues, international legal solutions, access to justice and legal aid in developing nations, justice delivery system, the impact of social media, alternative dispute resolutions in international transactions, and artificial intelligence transforming the legal landscape will be discussed during the two-day event, which concludes tomorrow. #21st World Suicide Day was observed today at KM Blooming Higher Secondary School in Kangabok, Thoubal District. District Health Society Thoubal, National Health Mission Thoubal and KM Blooming Higher Secondary School Kangabok jointly organized the event under the theme Creating Hope Through Actions. Thoubal CMO Dr. Y. Nokul, founder, chairman of KM Blooming Higher Secondary School, Kangabok, Kundrakpa Menzer Mangang, senior psychiatrist of District Hospital Chandel, Dr. KH Robindro, and Thoubal District Nodal Officer, District Mental Health Program, Dr. Gina Hegruzam, graced the functions. An event on the theme Never Too Early, Never Too Late was held as a part of World Alzheimer Month today. Community Medicine Department, RIMS and Kwasify Youth Volunteer Organization organized the event at Kwasify Mamang Ibudhaw Pakhangba Laibung. Health Educator of Community Medicine Department M. Meghachandra and Dr. N. Rana Chandra spoke about Alzheimer disease and how to care for Alzheimer patients by their family members. Free health checkup was done on the occasion. Live healthy. Director and Secretary of Kala Samu Gwalior, Maharaj Kumar Hosai Ngamba Singh donated 25,000 rupees to Ideal Girls College Akampat Relief Camp, where displaced people from Churachandpur and More are taking shelter. Former Pradhans of Uchekon, Nongchup Gram Panchayat, Birlal Wahingbam and Kaisamsan in relief camps has been launched at Renkai Government School in Churachandpur district. The district SP Karthik Maladi launched the program, initiated by Relief and Welfare United Society. RWUS has so far opened Kids Garden School at 45 relief camps. 5 volunteers each are engaged in teaching displaced children at Kids Garden School, besides providing free study materials to the children. Tangkhul Naga Film Association donated relief items to Akampat Ideal Girls College Relief Camp today. A team of Tangkhul Naga Film Association led by its president Ravyas, Secretary Asokness over the ongoing crisis and the hardships facing people. He prayed for peace and normalcy to return in the state so that displaced people may return to their homes. Operations with Susila Foundation for Agricultural and Rural Development under the aegis of Northeastern Regional Agricultural Marketing Corporation Limited as a part of Garbage Garve's Free India campaign under Swachhta Hi Seva. 43 farmers participated in the drive. Later, a demonstrations on preparations of organic manure from Garve's and waste material was shown to the farmers. Speaking on the sidelines, EMU FPC Chairman Heso Lorho said that the company will take up similar drive to keep the places neat and clean and appeal to all the villagers to support and participate. Similar cleanliness drive was also organized in other blocks and districts of Ukhrul, Churachandpur and Tamenglong. Cleanliness drive and awareness program was held at Marzing Polo Complex, Haingang today as part of Swachhta Hi Seva campaign. Department of Tourism, Government of Manipur in associations with Tourism Corporations of Manipur Limited organized a program on the theme Garve's Free India with a focus for a cleaner, greener Manipur. Cleanliness drive was carried out in the surrounding areas of Marzing Polo Statue Complex. Indian Red Cross Society Imphal West District Branch organized a voluntary blood donation camp and campaign under Ayushman Bhawan campaign Seva Pakhwada Pagdhan Mahadhan in RIMS Hospital today. The campaign will begin on September 17, will continue till October 2. As a part of the 69th Wildlife Week observance, wildlife spot painting, essay and slogan writing competitions have been conducted at Maha Union Higher Secondary School, Chandel. The Wildlife Week will be observed from October 2 to 8 across the nations. A total of 220 students from 10 schools in Chandel district took part in the competitions held on the theme Our Wildlife, Our Pride. Speaking on the occasion, ACF Chandel and Munal Maitei said wildlife is the most valuable and beautiful gifts of God to mankind. He appealed for concerted efforts in conserving the college instead of September 24 tomorrow in view of prevailing grim situation in the state. Radha Astami or Radha Janma was celebrated at Sri Sri Radha Krishna Chandra Mani Mandir ISKCON temple in Changangai today. The celebration was held in a subdued manner with only religious ceremonies owing to prevailing unrest in the state. People on the life of ex-MP Ningthozam Tomba scheduled on September 24 at Manipur University has been postponed indefinitely due to prevailing situations in the state. Now the sports news. Manipur has defeated Delhi 2-1 in the second league match of ongoing Junior Girls National Football Championship Tier 1 at Orissa, Bhubaneswar. Manipur's Namirakpam Arena scored the 2 goals at 55th and 70th minutes and Vani Kalucha scored the lone goal for Delhi at 90th minute of the match. Manipur will take on Haryana in the third league match on September 25. All Manipur Football Association press note informs that annual referees fitness tests and theory examinations will be held on September 24 at 6 a.m. at Men's Stadium of Kumalampak Sports Complex. 10 examiners have been selected to conduct the examinations. Names of Manipur senior men's team members participating in the Syed Mustaq Ali Cricket Trophy have been announced. The tournament under the aegis of BCCI will kick off on October 16 at Ranchi. Manipur team captain is M. Langlon Yamba and Bishwajit Konthauzam is the vice captain. MD Albasit, Y. Karnajit, NZ Johnson, P. Prafulomani, Saddam Ahmad, Bikash Singh, K. Priyojit, CH Bidas, Raskumar Rex, L. Kisan, Nitesh Sidai, Sultan Karim and L. Ajay are in the team. While Somojit Salam, TH Kisan, A. Guniram, Basir Rahman on internet services in Manipur including mobile internet services. Ban lifted this afternoon following CM's announcement. Chief Minister N. Birain attributes influx of illegal immigrants into Manipur to inefficiency of security forces in frontier areas and free movement regime along Indo-Myanmar border. And CWC member Gekangam says passing of Women's Reservation Bill by BJP is more an attempt to woo voters for 2024 Lok Sabha elections than to empower women. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. So have a great
facility thamjari. Course ase Thangmaiban amasung Kwakitil Center animakta pizari. Akupa marol gidamak makhagi number sida contact